Hi guys, I'm Chi. Hope you're all doing well today. Alright, update on the late Dr. Ikenna Erinne, cardiologist doctor. The guy took his own life. Then, many of you may be wondering, what is it? What really happened? Then I'll give you the whole gist here. Because from the angle of the father-in-law, you can now say ex-father-in-law, right? Because this Dr. Ikenna guy married to this man's daughter, Mr. Francis. Okay, Mr. Francis said that it's not true, like the rumor spreading on social media that he was asked to pay child support money which cost about $15,000, which he has to be paying monthly. He said it's not true, it's just a whopping $1,900 every month, which this guy, Mr. Ekene, normally pay, but sometimes he pays complete, sometimes he doesn't pay complete. Yes, and he said he has all the proofs, which he equally showed. So he said that it's not equally true that Mr. Ekene, that is the doctor, cardiologist doctor, the one that took his life, Ekene, it's not true that this guy was the one who brought his daughter to the US and schooled her, put her in school. No, no, no. He said that the daughter grew there in the US, was born and raised there, schooled there, that no one brought her from Nigeria. As the rumor spreading around all social media, hey, this is how African women do. When you bring them abroad, all they will do is just to push you out, take you to court, even make you go to jail. They are wicked, they have evil plans when coming. He said, no, the daughter was born and raised there, schooled there. So he doesn't understand where the rumor is coming from. Okay? So he said that the case between Mr. Ekene, the late Mr. Ekene, and the wife was domestic violence. Domestic violence. Yes, that's what he said the case was. And he said that no one stopped him from working. Like his license was not revoked, as people were saying that, his license was revoked, he was not allowed to practice anymore, blah, blah, blah. So he was seriously mentally distressed, and then that was the last option he has to take. No, he said, you can go and verify it. His license was never taken away from him, so he can still practice. He can still practice. So the man said on that fateful day that this Mr. Ekene guy, the cardiologist doctor, you know, kidnapped his wife and children equally, plus the house help. Oh, they have a house help. That means they were living large. Imagine having a house help in America. So he said that he held them at gunpoint. At gunpoint. So at that moment, he was figuring out what to do. Should I just buy everybody, let everybody just go? To gun everybody down and equally take his own life. So maybe he was figuring, he said for hours, this guy held them at gunpoint for hours. The late Mr. Ekene guy. So the house help girl found a way to escape. She finally escaped, quickly called the police. And when Mr. Ekene, the cardiologist doctor, heard the siren, police coming in, he has to now do the unthinkable. He gunned down himself, shot himself, and that was how he died. So that was a full story. He lost his life that way. So many people are saying, oh, the wife is the cause, she is the cause. But remember, the court case stated domestic violence. In as much, many people argue that women are like that. They could just lie, just cook up a story and give to the court. And the system favors the ladies, the women, more than the men. Well, in as much I was not there in their family, but I believe that the girl could have been telling the father, brothers, sisters, she could have been telling them something. This is what I'm passing through. This is what I'm passing through. Look what he did to me. Look what. But there's no smoke without a fire. In every rumor, there's a truth in it as well. So it could be that she herself suffered from this guy's hand, and maybe action and reaction are equal and opposite. Maybe she said some things that triggered him to beat her. Because sometimes the way some women talk could be so annoying, and it could equally, make a man just lose his, his cool, his temper, and descend on her. Because women, their powers are in their mouth. Sometimes their mouth is as sharp as razor, very sharp. There are some words that they will tell you like this. Oh my God, you feel like you just be boiling. You just be figuring out how to squeeze the person. So this is how their mouth is. And many of them, I don't know if they know that their mouth is as sharp as that can equally pierce a man's heart, even without using a knife. You don't need a dagger or a knife to stab a man. The women's mouth is too sharp. It can make a man do the unthinkable. So that is it. Definitely, we know they have a quarrel in the house, but we don't actually know who normally triggers it. Who normally triggers it? you know. So some said, oh, she took advantage that the man is a doctor. The guy is just 36 years old, very young guy from Anambra State, very young guy, you know, very successful at that, cardiologist, imagine, practicing. So they said she took advantage that, oh, he's a doctor, okay, when this matter goes on, he's going to lose his job. But if he loses his job, how would he then pay the child support? That's a baffling thing. And how was he managing to pay the child support if he was not having a job? So I don't know. It could be that he was still practicing, but I don't know the people saying that he lost his job, no more license to practice, blah, blah, blah. How was he getting the money he was using to pay? Hmm? So that's the argument. And they are saying that because of this, many men normally find their way, escape to Mexico, escape to Canada, just to avoid paying the money. They have to find a way to run away out of the country. Well, in summary, I would say, for most men, whether you are marrying in that country where you are, or you are bringing your wife from Africa or anywhere, all I have to say is respect and try to minimize and manage your anger. Because somehow there must be quarrel in every home, but it depends on how you guys manage it. People have misunderstandings with their wife, but many men have found a way to manage their own, not to escalate it, not to make it go beyond control. So you as a man bringing your wife or living with your wife abroad, find a way to control the family problem, okay? Resolve unresolved issues, okay? Don't let them pile up, because when it piles up, it can lead to greater anger. Like now, at a point, it will be out of control. Because when you start remembering all the things that have been happening, all and all, you just jump back before you know it, boom, man down. Or someone has by someone. So that's it. Live your traditional man lifestyle back home, eh? All those your African man thing, our tradition. When you come abroad, drop traditional. Just live according to their laws, because they have laws. They are not going to use your traditional law to judge you in America or in Europe, or any country you find yourself abroad. They will not use your traditional law in your village, so they will use their own country's law if you buy somebody. So that's why you have to manage it well, okay? And if you cannot deal with it anymore, find a way to separate. You can ask for separation or divorce peacefully. Peaceful divorce is there, where you just tell the lady, okay, lie low, let's just go our separate ways. This is what I can be giving you. Take this and that, you know, peacefully. And many ladies will understand. Let me tell you, there's no woman that would love to live a beautiful marriage. A beautiful marriage, a sweet marriage. Many ladies will remain there. They will never go anywhere if the marriage is very sweet. But when it is very bitter, oh my God, when the man is showing them pepper, definitely most of them will do the unthinkable. Either they buy the man, poison him, or set him up, or take him to court and provide evidence, you know. So people will say, marriage is not better for better for worse. It's for better for worse, but if you are the one, would you allow your own daughter to die or suffer in an abusive marriage? Would you allow your daughter to pass through that if it was your daughter or your sister crying to you all the time? Would you allow them to suffer there and say, yes, remain there, it's for better and for worse? Somehow you will tell them to quit, if possible. And sometimes you will tell them, go to the police, report that guy. For what? You know? So this Mr. Ikenna guy was also told by the court never to contact the wife or come close to the children or near to their house. Like, stay away from them entirely. Stay away. You know, stay away. So maybe those things triggered him. Am I going to lose my entire family? Stay away from their school. Don't even go to their school. Don't even abuse your wife. Those were the things that they told him not to do. And also pay that money. According to the father, Francis, who is the girl's father, said it's $1,900, not $15,000. Because to me, I was thinking $15,000 every month. That's too big. How much is his salary a month? $15,000. It's not reasonable at all. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. So, well, that's that. He shouldn't have gone that far to me. He shouldn't have gone that far at all. If it was true that he was having his license, because the man proved it, he said the court records are there, every information is there, open for public view. So he said if the man was still with his license, to me, he could have still like leave the country and come back home and practice, or travel to another country and be practicing there if he doesn't want to be paying that huge money. But those are your children, you know, so you must still find a way to, you know, send money for their upkeep, even if you don't love your wife anymore. Don't hate your children as well. Don't throw them away. Take care of them, because truly they are your children. Are they part of your problem? Did they fight you? So how should you say you will not provide for your own children, people you call your children? Huh? All right. So this is not just happening to only Nigerians abroad. It happens to even the whites as well. There's no 100% good marriage anywhere. Depends on how you manage your own and how you try to solve issues that makes you a man or makes your marriage good. You know. Yes, yes. Some have passed those challenges. They have graduated. They no longer quarrel. They hardly quarrel. They have come to understand each other, because marriage is strange. Oh, two different people raised from different family now coming to live together. You know, so it will take them time to understand each other, the do's and the don'ts. You know, and as a man, sometimes listening to your wife is very important. Don't always say, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Who is she to tell me what to do? Blah blah blah. So sometimes too, listening to your woman, you know, give them attention, play with them, joke with them, you know, make them like your best friend, your girlfriend, you know, be close to them always, communicate with them always. Women don't need much. I tell you, they don't need much. Just show them that love and care and attention. That's all. You have won their heart with little gifts here and there, little surprises here and there. Take them out sometimes, you know, hang out with them, play with them, make hot love with them. Hot love with different skills and tactics. Go and practice, okay? Go and practice how to knock, in different positions, different places in your house. Go and learn it. It's very important. How to use your mouth, your finger. How to be skillful. Invent new styles so that you keep conquering her. Conquering her. If you conquer her sexually, my dear, she will hardly figure out how to even leave you. She will never want to even leave you, because you satisfy her all round, both physically, spiritually, and otherwise. All right, guys. So that's all I have to say about the update. Love, 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 love. Love is the key. Love is the key. Communication as well. But listen, nobody deserves to die in any marriage. Okay, even when divorced, don't buy yourself because of someone that left you. It doesn't make sense. Because I prefer him alive than dead. Even the family will prefer the same thing. They will prefer him alive than dead. Don't know what pushed him to that. Alright guys, see you guys later. Bye bye.